Okay. Um okay, so shit. Nobody's here, which is good. And if I'm lucky, nobody's gonna show up. I don't think people can really find live YouTube streams, can they? It's not like this is Twitch, you know. I look like I've been crying because I have been crying. I am recovering from a rage fit. Normally I don't allow myself to go that far. And what I mean by that is when I get angry, usually I start like throwing things or hitting myself or like different things like that. And I did that. Oh, I actually went like a little bit farther than I normally do. I actually was so angry. I ripped the shirt on me off. Like I've heard about people being that mad. I didn't think I would ever be that mad. I like to believe that this fabric was very flimsy. This is it. It was like a nightgown. I like to believe that the fabric was only flimsy, but I was also like really mad. And it's wild because like for the past 24 hours, little small things have been bothering me, like have just been picking at me. And I'm like my temper is already weird enough as it is. Like it doesn't take much for me to get agitated. Like every time I can't find my keys in the morning, I'm like exploding. But that was like really mean, like in college. Like lately, I try to have a bit more patience with myself and realize had I prepared earlier, I would be happier. But also thinking about that makes me upset, so I don't really go in that direction. But getting back on topic, um, which is I just had like an anger fit, and I hadn't had anything like that in years, and little things have been bothering me and I do get antsy about different stuff bothering me. Like last night when I was coming into the door, I couldn't find my keys. I come in, it's hot as fuck. I'm trying to do stuff with food and it's just not cooperating like how I would like it to easily flow. But nonetheless, these little things were just bothering me and it was just really making me mad. And I thought I was fine. I thought I was chill. But today, like, it was one small thing. And I personally think this was a big thing that made me angry. Literally, I was like, okay, I work at a grocery store and lately people have been buying like this the hot Cheetos mac and cheese. And I was like, I'm gonna finally try this. I just bought milk the other day. I bought a half gallon of milk and my mom drank the whole fucking thing. And I was like, the milk was in there last night and then it wasn't in there when I went to go make it. And I was like, oh, are you serious? On top of the fact, my mom does not need to be drinking milk for like health reasons. So I'm like, why the fuck did you drink an entire thing of milk in under 3 days? So that shit had pissed me off, and I was mad about that. But who knew what was really going to make me mad was my grandmother showing my fucking like unorganized room to granted she was a cousin and not like some like person from her job, but like still, she was just being weird. Like she was showing off the room because my grandmother wants to buy a house and she trying to give her this one, even though she don't own this house. So I don't know why the fuck she was showing this house. She don't own this house. But she was showing the fucking house and she's like, I had to show the realtor the house. And then that's why she showed my fucking filthy ass room. And I'm just like, if you really if you really had to show off the room, the house, why didn't you tell people that live in the house beforehand? My grandmother don't give a fuck about like literally. I don't even know if anybody can hear me. Don't give a fuck about like literally anybody else. Like literally, she like if something has to happen in the house, whether she got to move her furniture, she got to show off the house, she got to do whatever she want to do. She gives no warning, even though she's been thinking about it for days. It's just when the day arrives, well, I decided to do this, and it's like my life doesn't revolve around you. Like I don't understand. And I had I'm going to organize my room today, and this is just one little pit stop, just one little emotional pit stop. I'm not gonna let this ruin my day because I have stuff to do. But I just got so angry and I was just like, "Ah, I need to get out. I need to run away. I just need to leave. Like, I hate living with my family." I just hate it here. I like really, really hate it here. Oh my god. I just really hate it here. Whenever I get that upset and I'm like in tears out of like anger or sadness or depression or just self-loathing for being in this situation, I have to I don't even know what the fuck I was even talking about. I was so into talking about listing all the bad shit. I don't even remember what point I was gonna make. Whatever. Um, oh yeah, like I start thinking about I need money, I need to run away. How can I monetize stuff? How can I make money? And it just angers me even more because besides hating living at home, I hate work. I hate working. I've only been working for like 2 months. And this is like the first time I've worked like and only worked in like no and I'm not like in school. Like this is the first time I'm working and I'm not a student. Like I don't attend school at all anymore. And it's like they demand so much of you. They demand so much of your time, so much of you. You work to live. I got her fucked up. I don't work to I don't work so I can live. I live specifically to work. That's how I feel like I'm being treated working at this grocery store. It's like people are weird. It's really draining being around hundreds of people every week. It really is. And like I get it to a degree. Everybody feels what I feel to some degree, but this that doesn't make it okay, right? It just something just feels very wrong about the level of unhappiness I feel. I don't make enough money and I spend so much of my time there. So much so that when I'm home, I don't really know what to do with myself. And most of the things I should be doing should be cleaning and organizing and preparing to go to work. And since it's like I work at a grocery store, it's basically retail, so I don't have a consistent schedule. That's what I hate, not having a consistent schedule. At least in college, when I was working and doing stuff, I had a consistent schedule. They be having me all over the place. Like, oh my God, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I don't know if anybody's. Oh, I think that person left. There was somebody here. I can't believe that person was there all the time. But, anyways, back to nobody being here. I think I feel a little bit better. I don't know what this is. Really, this was me, I guess, trying to calm myself down. I just really hate my life, and I think everybody feels the same way. And everybody is always talking about how you should talk to somebody or whatever, but it's like, what is there really to say? I really don't know what there is to talk about. Like, I know it's important to talk to people, and I always encourage people to talk to me, but I don't know. It's so hard because the words can help you calm down and get level headed, but um, God, the words don't make my situation better. Although a friend of mine did once say to me, she was like, it sucks for what did she say? She said it sucks for now, but it's not always gonna suck. Some shit like that. It's like a different version of this too shall pass. Pass? Past? I don't know. I told myself I wasn't gonna like cry on this, but honestly, I don't care anymore. I just feel very much overwhelmed. I keep telling myself I have decided to slow down because I just turned 24 and your girl needs a tissue even though she's 24. I'll be back. I don't really know. the fuck am I even talking about? I'm sad. I'm overwhelmed. The 24 and I'm overwhelmed because I'm like, what am I supposed to do? What direction am I supposed to go? I really don't know. So, what is that? Hold on, I'm trying to figure this shit out. Okay. Like, what do I want to do with myself? It's like I care about filmmaking. I care about art. I care about making that part of like what I want to do in my life. But I'm realizing that the whole idea of like a career is like kind of weird, and it seems like what people really do is different jobs, and you would say like in the same field is a way that I think is a better way to put it. I think it's a better way to put it. Having different jobs, different things that you do, um, that what that you get paid for. Sorry, I'm like sad and I'm also high. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things going on right now, and yet at the same time, it feels like absolutely nothing is happening. But yeah, I'm overwhelmed because it's like, okay, I know what I care about. How do I get there? And you can't do anything without money. That is a very huge thing. You cannot do anything without money. I've decided that I'm gonna smoke, but I'll move the camera when I decide to smoke. Just because I don't think you're allowed to smoke. Although there are plenty of people on YouTube with weed channels. This is not a weed channel though. But I just feel very overwhelmed and I don't really know what specifically am I doing now and how to look towards the future. Like when I think about the future, it's just blank. It's just the color black. Not like death, but like incapable of comprehending anything. Like I don't know. I genuinely don't know. So I just feel like I am lost. Not even lost. I don't want to use the word lost because I feel like I have too many thoughts about it. That means that I'm lost. I think that's what that means. We're just gonna go with that, okay? Lost. And I don't want to use the word broke because maybe that type of word usage to describe myself it could be potentially harmful. But nonetheless, I am lacking the funds necessary to live the life I believe I deserve to live. I'm gonna say it like that. Lacking the funds, and that's everybody, isn't it? Welcome to North America, specifically because I can only speak about my experience as a North American person. But yeah, I feel a little bit better. Like I calm myself down talking. Get a whole episode earlier. Like I hadn't been that mad in a while. I think it's so weird. I want to be left alone, but I want to be understood. I don't want to be like I don't want you to talk to me. I just I have this weird thing right now where I don't feel like talking to people, and as soon as I start talking to people, sometimes I'm like I shouldn't start talking to you. Like or even like I'm not private on Twitter because I'm like, you know what, I'm tired of bitches coming out of nowhere. Like literally, just responding to some comments I'm making to myself on my Twitter. And just because someone's searching that keyword, they find your shit and start talking, and it's like, you're weird. Like it's different when it's trending. Okay, like I can get that, but like, oh no. I'm private, so I can talk my shit in peace. Now it's weird because I'm on this, but I have this little secret YouTube because I have an actual YouTube channel. I have this little secret YouTube channel because ain't nobody gonna fucking find it. So, I'd be shocked. I want to see how long, if ever, anybody finds it. Because honestly, I'm just gonna talk shit about everything. Nobody's gonna find it. I'm literally not telling anybody that knows me. Although I will say, I think at least two people that know me are subscribed to this channel. This channel used to be something else. That's why. But I I don't know. I'm trying to do this thing where I slow down. Like I don't want to like rush into having like this amazing life either, but I don't want to be where I'm at the same time, you know? It's like at the same time, I don't want to rush myself to burning out, doing the things that I enjoy, but being here sucks. It's like, where do I win? And then when you hear like crazy things, like people like how much money Jeff Bezos has, and it's like, I can't even like comprehend that. I genuinely cannot comprehend that much money. Like really thinking about seeing that much in my bank account, that would be weird. Like it life is strange. Life is strange. This is the gown that I was wearing when I was angry and I ripped it up. Probably about time for this shit to go anyway. But yeah, so I have no idea if you can even hear me right now. Although I will say nothing because I forgot what it was. I have no idea if somebody's here. It kind of looks like somebody's here, but I don't know. But what am I gonna do now? I don't know. It feels like I'm in like two different worlds sometimes, where it's like there's the world like being here with my family and hating it here, and then the world of being at work and hating it there. And then that moment of limbo at night when everybody's asleep and I'm not at work and it's dark and I'm high and I'm chilling and I'm just being whatever I want to be, whether I'm singing or I'm like dancing because I somehow find the energy to do that, or I'm like watching stuff. Like if I'm doing anything really, I like that peace in nighttime because I can't be late up late like I used to, which would be like up to 5. I say that like I don't still do that, but when I have to work, I can't do that. The time between like mm, 10 o'clock to 12. It's a really nice time of night for me. I have lights. I don't have them on right now. I can turn them on. Although it's the daytime, so they don't look that cool. I might do a stream at night or something, but like, so I have it on green, there's blue, there's pink. It's so annoying when I cry because, like, you can see how puffy my eyes are. I will wear sunglasses, but trying to wear sunglasses inside is very difficult. I've tried to do that numerous of times. So any dick of a dude that is walking around with shades on the inside, they can't see. They can't see. They cannot see. um, Although I will say one time I was like so stoned that I was wearing sunglasses inside because the lights are so bright. So I still couldn't see, but was I going? I think I'm gonna end this. I think I have calmed myself down enough to buy some milk so I can eat my food. And no wait, like just thinking about it, I just get just sadness just washes over me. I don't know how to battle that sadness when it washes over me. It's like, okay, I'll just go do something. It's like I can't keep doing that because if I keep doing that, then I have a whole like episode like I did today where I just let everything out all at once for like, I don't know, an hour. And then I'm like, okay, back to my regular life. And it's like, what? What? This isn't normal. Well, maybe not the word normal. It doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel okay. And that's why I'm like, oh, how do I escape? And it's like you have to like toil away and like scrimp and save like as much as you can. And then like, we have to be a dick and put the sunglasses on them. And like toil away until you like make enough money to go where you're trying to go. Because trust and believe, you're not doing anything without any money. I have been homeless numerous of times. So that's why I'm like, your girl needs like 20K. I think what's baffling is that there are numerous, many, a significantly abundantly large number of individuals online with GoFundMe campaigns to release them from the similar feelings, if not grander and more terrible, than I am feeling. How many times have I been scrolling on Twitter and I have seen ads for GoFundMe campaigns for different individuals needing money to get away from their house? Personally, I think people not getting enough money. They'd be like 5K. No, sis, you need like 20. You need like and that's the bullshit of it all. It's like not even making like that much. It's like, where can I get 20K from? I don't have anything valuable. So it's like I'm always trying to figure out this master plan, but then it just angers me that we live in a world where it's like I always have to figure out how to monetize something that I do in order to stay afloat. And it's like I get it, like that's the way shit is, that's the way shit goes. Uh I don't know. I just don't like how my cards have been dealt for right now. I get my little bits of happiness here and there like everybody else. And I understand that happiness is not a destination. It's not. I'm not going to reach this moment of just peak happiness and only feel that for like eternity. But instead, it's like it's fleeting. Like it's fleeting. Although I will say having a sense of joy embedded into your personality and sense of being. Now I believe that's a thing. People who are able to, I don't know, look at things brightly. I'm normally that type of person, but you know what? When you're depressed, no, I'm not. So yeah, I never thought I'd be the type of person that would be online, like talking about my feelings or crying. I've always been the type of person to be like, get off the internet, like when you're like sad or upset. But honestly, I've also begun to realize that my life is being seriously governed by like the respectability politics that I was taught growing up in a Christian household, and it's interwoven in so many different parts of my life that I'm just like, sometimes I'm just like, damn, like that's fucked up. So I'm like, you know what? I no longer feel like I need to, I don't know, police. I don't want to use that word, but like police myself in terms of what I put on the internet. Although I guess in a way I am because this is a private one. Well, the reason, no, it's not private, it's a secret one. And the reason why I even have a secret one is because I realize nobody that knows, I don't want to say nobody, but 98% of the people that know me do not care about what I do. Now, for some people, don't care about what they do either. But like, I feel like even people that know me personally or even family, they don't really care what I do. But also, I think that's just a universal thing. Nobody that knows you really gives a fuck about what you do. It's not until you get all the people that don't know you to pull up for the event where people that know you're like, oh, where's my invite? I mean, you was the original ones getting it. So um I don't so that's why I'm like on this because and not that I'm like looking for supporters with this. This is really just like a shit posting like YouTube. Like I'm just here to chat and talk. Sometimes you just really don't really recognize how depressed you are until stuff happens. Because I'm like, why have I been getting so worked up lately? It's like, and I've been smoking a lot of weed, and it's like the weed is cool, but sometimes I'm like, this isn't doing anything for me anymore. And it's like, well, if that's not working, then what do I do? I'm not really the type to go investigate and try like harsher things to try, but more so it's like, what am I gonna do? Like, mm. I just keep thinking about how I have all of these bad habits I really need to break, and everything requires work. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes I just can't move. Like I just sit right here, and I do not move. Like I don't move off the bed, I, and I look at everything around me that needs to get done, and I'm like, why are you just sitting here? And I hate myself every day looking at it because I hate not being clean and organized. Especially because I've also been an internet dick and trash people for not being clean and organized. I hate not being clean and organized. I hate when I'm unclean and organized, and I hate seeing other people unclean and organized. That was me projecting if I were what that was. Um, ugh, this was good. This was good. This was good because your girl was feeling a little suicidal earlier. And I was like, I have dropped a lot of ambitions I've had earlier because real life has set in about what I could actually achieve and what I would actually want. So, like, I could do or not do. Would it really make a difference? We all gonna die anyway. Like, I have to catch myself because I have been very pessimistic lately. I think I'm not, I don't think of myself as a pessimist, but like, ugh, I'm just sad. I'm sad. You know what's weird about like being sad and depressed? It's never what you think it's gonna be. But also, no, I don't. I am not capable of expressing that thought right now. I can't. I can't articulate it. Never mind. Sorry. Yeah. I'm hungry, but I don't want to spend money. I've already spent enough money. I can't believe my mom drank all that fucking milk. I bought a half gallon of milk uh, the day before Memorial Day to Saturday. What's today? What's today? Today's Tuesday. It's been like what 3 days. She did the whole fucking thing. I was like, what the fuck? I should start meditating again. I gotta learn how to relax. And I mean like real relaxation. Watching TV is not relaxation. I've been watching TV my entire life. Okay? Watching TV is not relaxing. We say it's relaxing because you lay down while you do it, but it's like if my mind is focused on it, I'm not really relaxing because in the past like 7 years, TV shows have gotten increasingly difficult to watch because they got so many components like a fucking movie. It's like if I missed something, I missed it. So at least with streaming, you can go back. It was so like trashy and ghetto what we used to do, watching TV like on cable before we had like the cable you could rewind and shit. You just had to watch in real time, and if you missed it, you missed it. You missed the moment, you missed the moment. Now it's like, oh, I'll just rewind. I think I'm okay. I said I was done like 15 minutes ago, and that was because I started thinking about my life. No, I think mm, I gotta go do stuff. That's the thing. It's like you can't even like really be sad for as long as you really want to. You can't really just be sometimes because you always have stuff that you always have stuff that you have to do. You have to go do something. Like I remember when I was a senior in college, there was just this one point where I was just incapable of doing anything. I don't even know what I felt was depression. I couldn't eat anything. All I ate was like salads. I couldn't eat anything. All I ate was like salads and like salad wraps. And I was so hungry, but I just wasn't hungry. And I just didn't want to sleep. I didn't want to smoke weed. I didn't want to do work. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I just wanted to just lay and not think and just like exist for a moment. Just like, can I just turn everything off? Just turn everything like not death, but just I just don't want to associate and interact with all this stuff for just a second. Mm, excuse me. Mm, um, I just didn't want to. I just wanted. I just wanted to just be. I just wanted to just exist and not have to think about all this stuff. If I get all thinky and intellectual and whatnot about it, everything we have around us is created. Like we made everything. The systems, the way of thinking, the language, all of this shit. I don't want to get caught up in like be natural and like spiritual, but like more so just just be. It's just a lot of situations that just pop up. And it's just really interesting how the phrase, it's always something, really is the way life goes. The only way your life could be utterly peaceful is if you are dripping with cash and privilege. Like, and I mean like utmost. So, yeah. Uh, I've been talking for 30 minutes. It's so weird because it feels like I've been talking for hours. Um, I was gonna eat the hot mac and cheese, the hot Cheetos mac and cheese. In a way, it doesn't sound desirable at all. I'm trying it because I just have to try it. And I'm not trying it without the right ingredients. I hate working. I absolutely hate working. Ugh. This just feels therapeutic for me. I don't know, I might just lay this shit on, honestly, because like they just call me. It's just calming. I don't know what's calming about it. Either I'm delusional and there's a person in here or there isn't, which is making me feel calm, but also just the fact that this is on and I'm just sharing my thoughts and I know that it'll still be here, I guess. I'll probably never watch it. Just like all my journal entries. I write in my journal. I try to write in my journal every day. I haven't been able to write in my journal every day since I've been working. I'm gonna get some ice cream. Do I have ice cream money? If I have ice cream money, I'm getting ice cream. Even though I need to save money for my epic runaway, um, I don't think I'm above ice cream. Not when I'm sad. At least not this time. I haven't been this sad in a while. I don't have ice cream money. When did I? Oh, because I went food shopping. We don't have ice cream money. Ah, we don't even have ice cream money. I think we'll just have to postpone the mac and cheese. I have other stuff to eat. But yeah, I was watching Harry Potter. They just added the entire Harry Potter collection on HBO Max, so I was I just finished the first one and I was gonna start the second one while I cleaned. Um so I'm probably gonna do that soon. I probably won't keep this shit on. Already at 32 minutes. I'm gonna get high. No, no. I'm gonna roll up a really good joint. I got some corn dogs in the fridge. So I'm gonna eat those. I got a whole bunch of snacks. I actually bought snacks. I don't normally buy snacks. But yeah, this is too much talking. Signing off. Peace out.